Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel.
Not since Dracula stalked the earth has the world known so terrifying a day or night.
Oh my god. So yes, I look insane. I don't know what to say. Basically, today is June 1st, June 2nd that I'm filming this, and yesterday was June 1st, and that was Marilyn Monroe's birthday. Happy birthday, Marilyn. Rest in peace. I suck at that, don't I? Why'd I have to make that awkward? Like, and so basically I wanted to do like a Marilyn Monroe makeup, but I don't look like her, and I can't make my hair look like hers. At least I'm not willing to. And a few other things. So I was like, let me do like a modern twist. So it's kind of gonna be like almost like a French girl, but like a little bit more glam and stuff like that. And basically just like how I have used, because I love Marilyn Monroe, which is weird considering me, you know, like me, where is it? Me, you know, like you wouldn't expect. I don't think anyway. I think people would see me more as like a vampira.
Screaming really nasty, so
Morticia Adams. I also just had like a soft spot for Marilyn Monroe. So yeah, I'm gonna do like a modern twist kind of thing and explain little bits and pieces of her, the way that she did her makeup or had her makeup done that has influenced me and how I do my makeup. Anyway, we can just like jump into it. I have already put on my sunscreen, my Ombrelle 60. Make sure that you do your sunscreen, people. Come on now. I don't think this is what she did. I believe that she just used like some foundation and like powder foundations and stuff like that. But if you know anything from this channel, I don't wear foundation. I could if I want to, but I don't want to. Oh yeah, I also got vaccinated. Right here on the Pfizer gown now. I wanted to film it to put it into this video and do like a little vlog, but they don't let you film in there in the mass vaccination clinic. So the only symptom that I had was that my arm hurt for literally a day or less, and that was it. And I got sleepy the first day. I was like tired, but then I stayed up like anyway. It wasn't like deathly tired, but yeah. I heard that the second shot kind of affects you more. Sorry, I just blended all that out and powdered. There was some noise, so I just stopped. And now we're going into contour. Miss Monroe contoured, and for literally my contour and the eyes, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. palette from Sephora. So I'm going to be using this on the eyes and the face. And specifically this color here is going to be like my cool toned contour color and like crease color, like predominantly. I'm going to go in with the same brush that I did my powdering with, which it's the same brush in all my videos. I go from this to this, and I feel like it's confusing, but I wipe it off in between. This is where kind of like her technique and everything really comes into play, and how I apply this to my everyday routines is like you take your cooler toned color, and this is my bad side, so let me go to the side, and you want to like chisel it out, right? And she, I believe, rounds it out a bit, which I don't really need because my face is round, so I'm not going to completely do that. I'm just going to blend it out a bit and just follow my regular, this is what you'll see me do on all of my, whatever I do on my face, is that you take your color and you go in like your temple and you kind of round out your temple. So it's like slightly noticeable. It's nothing crazy though. Draw a little bit too, and a little bit of her like forehead and everything. So we have similar nodes, like they're not the same. I don't have a Marilyn Monroe nose, but like the tip being rounder than this part, right? But she still contours it. So I'm gonna go in with that exact same color and just like a fluffy brush that you feel comfortable contouring with, and go in with that same color and just kind of round it out. So you go like this, you cut off here, and then you go around, which I used to contour my nose like this all the time, but I don't contour anymore. What Marilyn also did with her chin is she rounded out here like this, which I used to follow all this contouring stuff exactly how she did it when I was younger. And I find that whenever I do my makeup like hers, it always just turns out really good and I'm like obsessed. Just saying. And now I'm gonna take both of these type of brushes, the one that I used to contour and this kind of like shorter, stubbier one for more control. But we're gonna take again that same color that I used to contour with, which is like a grayish toned, cool tone brown color. And this is where we're gonna do like our crease. I'm just building up this color a little bit more so it's a little bit more noticeable. I have this very skinny brush, and what Marilyn did was to give her lashes and everything like this bold, kind of lifted, heavy lash, long lash type of look. She would put in a shadow right here, and this I would do all the time. But basically, she took like whatever darker, a little bit darker color. I'm taking the darkest color in this palette, which is like a light medium brown, right? And she would pencil in underneath here. I'm actually going to zoom you in so we can see a little bit better. So you do this. So wherever we're going to kind of where you think your lash is going to lay, you're just going to do like a line like that and continue this line and kind of like feather it out towards the end. Just as like a shadow. It looks very weird and droopy when you do it without anything else on. Like my eyes look droopy, but it'll come together. Now we're gonna go and do the cut crease part. Just taking the same white powder that from this palette that I set my eye with, and I'm just gonna go over this slightly and kind of map out where I want to go. I'm gonna take this frosty white color in this right there, and this frosty color is what's going to go all over. See? See? What I like to do is take that same thing that we used for underneath here, and I'm just gonna kind of like mark out a little bit more. You can do this also with like this brow type of brush too. I really like that. I might actually use that instead. And just mark out more of your crease and blend it out. And emphasize. For like a 60s type of look, which I suck at. My eyes just don't work for that shape. I'm like very jealous of people that have like faces for the decade. You know what I mean? Like some people look like there's a TikTok trend with people being like, I don't care like where you look like you're from, like your ethnicity or whatever. What time were you from? Like this man who started it, he like looks like he's from like the gold rush or whatever. There's people who do it, they look like they're from like ancient Rome. They have like those Michelangelo statue type of faces, right? And I'm like, where do I look like I'm from? Where do I look like I'm from? I look like I'm from nowhere. And, you know, like there's some people that get commented like, oh, you have like a 2020 face. And like I can see that, you know, like they have like bigger lips, slim noses, like Kardashian, like Kim Kardashian, you know, looking like you're from 2020, like your modern day. Me, I just feel like I'm none of it. Like I'm not a Victorian, unless I am. Like, do I look like I'd be? I'll insert some photos from my reface, like the thing that I use for my intro. They had like these these like old-timey pictures with like, and I put my face on them. I put them here. Like, do I look like I'm from that time? Now we're going to do eyeliner. I'm using a black pencil for this, and we're going to do a wing. It's definitely more rounded, going with the wing, right? Rounded, so like this, like up. Nothing crazy, you know, we're not in 2020. For the eyebrows, she definitely did more angular. She wanted like arched, so that's what we're gonna do today. So emphasis on this. Obviously they were thinner back then. Eyebrows. Some gel. And again, I'm gonna use that shimmery color just under the brows to highlight. And for blush, I'm going with just like a rosy toned blush. And I believe it was like the same as that classic smile and put it on the apples of your cheeks. So just going in like that. Not too modern where you bring it all the way up though. I'm gonna go in with just a regular, this is Flexitarian. This type of brush, I'm just gonna give some highlighter. We know that Marilyn wore highlighter. You can see in like all of these photos how luminous and like frosted her skin looks. I'm honestly so upset, but I'm gonna put on some mascara. But first with my primer. I had false lashes that I cut and made them like half. I believe for like a tutorial that I posted on here, my VIEVE one, I believe. And I was like saving them or trying to save them for this look, and I lost one half, and I don't have any, and I haven't ordered any. And it just pisses me off because it would have been perfect for this because she wears half lashes. But that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna kind of like, I don't want them to be too much over this way, but I'm gonna angle them a bit this way. Waiting for these to dry. Before doing that, I'm going to line my lips. I'm gonna stop before I get down here though, and you'll see why in a second. So you open up your mouth a bit, and you kind of like draw a line up and then connect it with the rest. Like that. Same here. Crazy. Pausing the lip liner and just putting on some mascara. And now, for the fun part, I'm going to put on my Cheekbone Beauty Makoche red. This is a darker red, as you can see, but because I don't have like a really, really bright red, I actually might. Which one is brighter? I think we know the answer. Pretty similar, but I'm going to put on like a light layer of this. And if you guys don't follow Cheekbone Beauty, I'm going to link the video somewhere up here for you guys to see, because they just announced that they're going to be launching in Sephora, at least Sephora Canada. I don't know if it's going to be in the Sephora US or anywhere else, but they're going to be launching in Sephora within the next year, which is so exciting. We're going to go in this light layer. Like that, and we're going to blend with our fingers. You can use what else if you want. I'm using my fingers. I'm gonna go in with the Sephora brighter lip tint color. This I have no idea what this is. I think it's like a lip tint. It's not a liquid lip, even though it kind of like applies like one, where it's like a thin consistency. And this is just so I can get and make these cracks and everything. How do we look? Oh my god. I wish I had my half lashes. Hers were definitely more shiny. And my hair is just not it. But this is like Marilyn. Should I start singing a Marilyn Monroe song? I'm like obsessed. There's definitely, because her lips, she definitely, when she does this, it brings it out and like rounds it. But I don't do that and I would look like a clown. Help me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed this. I hope that you can see what I was going for. And obviously I don't look like Marilyn Monroe. I never will. But you can see the kind of like things. It's kind of like modern too. Like I would wear this every day. Okay, bye now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate you guys so much. I just can't believe that we're almost at 80 subscribers. 80? Did I say 80? Yeah, 80 subscribers. It's just absolutely insane. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
For love, they delight in fighting duels. But I prefer a man who lives and gives expensive jewels.